Oh, hello everyone, welcome back whenever and wherever you're watching. Today's video I will be showing what I got last week and as well as a very special comic I wanted to show you, and I've been holding off on this one for a while now because it's not rebagged or boarded. It has the same bag which she had when I bought it back in 2001, but it's a very special comic, and I just had to show it, just to make this video a little bit more, special. Um, Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Fixit Smash, Ben, who is back, and I subscribed to his channel maybe before I even started making my own videos, and hadn't even gone through half of his stuff um, when he left, but now he's back, and I look forward to seeing his videos, as he posts them up, on YouTube. I mean, he's a great guy, and I know a lot of you uh, people in the community are really appreciate him, and for good reason, despite his long videos, which do take a little time to watch. They're great videos, and if I had the time, I would do the same. I mean, I'm only limited for 15 minutes, but I like to talk. So, if I could do long videos like Ben does, I would do it myself. Second is it's a disclaimer, warning. All the comics I will be showing are DC because I like DC, and that's what I've been a big DC fan since I was a kid. But I have nothing against any other company, any other publisher. I just like what DC is doing right now, and I actually dropped Marvel because I wasn't liking the direction they were taking a few years ago. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, Superman number 20. As you know, I'm a big Superman fan, so I really like. I mean, I like all versions of Superman. I mean, I've read the Golden Age and the Silver Age, Bronze, post credits. I mean, Superman to me is always Superman, no matter how different his costume may be. He's my favorite character of all time, and I think now these characters are really open for interpretation. You can have various versions of the character, various takes of Superman, like in the TV shows and the movies. And next up, and this is what made this week a bit heavy for me. Green Lantern number 20, which is the ending of Wrath of the First Lantern and Geoff Johns' last issue after almost 9 years of writing the character. It's a heavy, thick book. In fact, it has no ads in it. Actually, just got like these little things, that pay honor to Geoff Johns and his run on Green Lantern, like on the cover as well. And it even has like this massive 4-page spread right here. Hope you can see it. I mean, it's just just it's a great book. I mean, Geoff just brought everything full circle in this issue, and he brought everyone in. He brought everyone, the core, every core he ever created. Just everything. Next up is Aquaman number 20, which is a film by John Ostrander, which features the others, which were introduced uh, uh, last year, I believe, earlier this year, in JF's second arc, actually, of the second arc of Aquaman. And it also introduces this character, which is a Native American girl who actually sees dead people and talks to them. So in a very sixth sense thing, but you know, great stuff actually. This one's the Flash number 20, which is an okay issue. It's basically day in the life of Barry, who after being presumed dead actually gets back to his old job at the Central City Police Force. Uh, the Reverse Flash does make an appearance here. There is no Flash Reverse Flash confrontation yet, but the Reverse Flash is slowly showing himself, and it teases for the first meeting between Kid Flash and the Flash. Um, Next up is Justice League number 20. Now I know a lot of people have had a bit of a problem with this book, but it's been really picking up. It picked up since the Throne of Atlantis uh, crossover with Aquaman. This one features the return of Despero. He doesn't really fight the Justice League, but he does fight the new recruits, which is the female Atom, which has another look. I think you can see it. Sorry about that. Which is right here. Firestorm and Element Woman, and actually there's a bit of a secret with the Atom, and I don't want to spoil it, but she has a secret. That's all I'll say. Oh, forgot to mention the backup, which is formerly known as Captain Marvel Shazam backup. We get the origin of Black Adam, and we have another origin issue, which is Teen Titans number 20, which, despite what it says here, it's actually the origin of Raven that we get this issue. It's okay. It's an okay issue. For finally, the last book I got this week is one of my favorites, which is All Star Western. This is issue 20, and which features, of course, Jonah Hex, which I love. I've been following Jonah Hex since the last series, that Jimmy Palmieri and Justin Gray started. So I've got like every issue of it, and it's very fun. It could get a bit bloody at times, but it's fun. It's a fun book. We also have a Stormwatch backup, which is the 19th century Stormwatch, which in this issue they actually fight vampires. The continues next issue, and they should be last issue they were actually fighting werewolves. So it's kind of crazy stuff. Vampires and werewolves in the old west. So but it's fun stuff, actually, fun stuff. Finally, this is the special book that I wanted to show. I've mentioned that before that I've gone to a couple of conventions. The first one I went to was in 2000, which got me in contact with some local shops, which to this day I keep going to. And then I went in 2001 as well. And in the 2001 convention, Mark Waid was a guest, and I think I knew he was gonna be there. I'm not sure. But when I found out that he was coming, that he was there, I kind of went like, darn, I wanted to maybe have him sign a comic, and I had just bought his last issue on the Flash, and I wanted him to sign that, but I forgot it. So when over the period said that Mark Waid was gonna be signing a book, signing comics, I went to like the nearest dealer table there, and I bought the Flash number 88, and there it is, to Carlos Mark Waid. So that's so I mean it actually has the original back still, so it's like maybe over 10 years now since it's had this bag, and here you can even see its price, which was here we go, 35 pesos, which I think it's a little high for the time period. Maybe. I think it was like 350 at the time, because we're like around 10 pesos for a dollar in 2001. And yeah, I really love this. This is the only comic I have that I ever got signed. Since then, I haven't really gone to any conventions, and I might be going back to one sometime soon. There was one last month, but I couldn't go to that one because I had a family thing, and Greg Capullo came, and I wanted him to sign my Batman number 0, but like I said, I couldn't go. There's one coming up in July. I'm considering going to it, or I could go to the one in December. There's gonna be another one in December, but the place doesn't have a. It's not very well communicated. I think the closest subway station is like about 3-4 blocks, so that's a lot of walking, and I don't really know the area. But I might consider going to that one. The one in December is in the same place, and I think there's one in March, which is in Mexico's World Trade Center, which is, to me, that would be the ideal place to go. But I'm considering going to one of the to July's convention, but I'm not sure. I might not even go. Just gotta see, you know. But I've been considering it for a while. So I guess that's it for today. Hopefully on my next video I'll show you my very small buy for the week, plus the huge Valiant John Sale haul, because I tell you, I mean, with the prices I'm getting on those, I'm not usually a guy that buys a lot of comics, but with those prices, probably, get a big stack of Valiant and comics and John Sale freelance comics as well. So until then, keep smiling.